Hi everybody, welcome to our leadership class. Hopefully you are completing your first assignment right now, which is to watch this video while taking a look at your class contract. And hopefully you're doing this with your parents. If you are a parent, you should pat your kid on the back right now because they are joining an excellent program. They're going to have a huge impact on our school. Hey everyone, the purpose of today's video is to go over what it means to be a leadership student at our school. We're going to go over a couple of different things, including what it is we do, some of your responsibilities being a leadership student, and of course what I'm sure everybody's interested in, how you're going to get the grade you're interested in getting. So what is it that leadership does? Well, we do a lot of great things around the school that makes it a more fun place to be. For example, leadership is in charge of running the socials. We name it, we run it, we clean up after it, and of course we have fun at it, right? Also, we're in charge of all of the spirit activities at our school, setting up spirit days, spirit assemblies, activities during lunch, a lot of those things that make our school a great place to be. In addition to putting on a lot of fun activities that make our school great, we participate in community service projects that make our community a better place. We volunteer at retirement homes. We volunteer at elementary schools. We put on a canned food drive that helps feed our community. So we not only take care of our school, but we take care of our neighbors as well. In addition to doing things that make Brown a fun place to be, helping out our neighbors, we also run the student store and get spirit gear out to the student population. So we do a lot of awesome stuff in our class. At this point, it's probably a good idea to talk about your responsibilities in being a leadership student. First of all, we talked about some of the great activities we run, but because we run them, we've got to be there for them. So you've got to be at activities like the socials and the spirit days. Some of these activities are after school, and some of those dates are listed in your contract. So make sure you go over those with your parent. Remember, being a leader does not just begin and end with our class period. You are a leader all throughout your day. So make sure you are always the model student. This may sound like a no-brainer, but we do expect you to follow all school policies and rules. As you well know, you applied to be in this class, and because you did that, we know that we've got very responsible students in our class. This is important because you're given responsibilities and you're able to do things that other students in our school are not able to do. And so because of this, we ask you to follow an additional set of rules called the Golden Rules. We're going to go over those right now. The first of these rules is if you open it, close it. This includes doors, this includes cabinets, it includes drawers. Making sure that you leave an area the way you found it. If you turn it on, turn it off, including lights, computers, whatever electronic device you flipped on, make sure you flip it off afterwards. If you unlock something, make sure you lock it up again. If you break it, make sure that you repair it. If you can't fix it, call someone who can. If you make a mess, make sure that you clean it up afterwards. If you move it, put it back. If it belongs to someone else and you want to use it, get permission. If you don't know how to operate it, leave it alone. And finally, if it doesn't concern you, mind your own business. Our leadership class has a very, very good reputation in our school. So it's important that you follow these golden rules so that our reputation stays the same as it is right now. It is a privilege to be in our leadership class, so make sure that you read over the contract with your parents and that you understand it. Because if you don't meet the expectations of the school, you can be removed from the class. So let's talk about your grade. How are you going to get the grade that you want to get? Well, first of all, your grade comes from 3 different places. 40% of your grade comes from participation points. These points we gain individually and as a class as a whole. So if we do a smoking hot job on running a social, all of us in the class will get points for that. The points that you're supposed to get before the end of the semester will be somewhere around 800 points. Make sure to check out your contract so that you know the points that you need to get before the end of the semester. One of the best ways to get points individually is to sign up for jobs each week. There are a number of jobs that we're in charge of throughout the day. We've got Words of Wisdom where you go on the morning announcements and share some inspirational message with the student body. We've got birthdays. where you're in charge of making sure that students are recognized on their birthday. There's the student store, where you run the student store, you sell things, you take in money, you balance at the end of the day. And there's lunch helpers. These are just some of the jobs that we have, but we've also got other jobs throughout the semester that you can sign up for points. Remember though, if you sign up for a job, people are counting on you to be there for that job. We'll have videos on here about each individual job later on so that you can watch them before your job starts and you can do a stellar job. The second 40% of your grade will come from what we call the leader list, which are a list of challenges that you have to complete before the end of the semester. So 40% plus 40%, that's 80%. The last 20% of your grade will come from teacher evaluations. Remember, you are not just a leader during our class, you are a leader all throughout your day. So make sure that you are always meeting the expectations of your teachers, of the principals, making sure you are the model student all day long. At the end of the quarter, what we'll do is we'll take a look at your points, we'll take a look at your leader list, and we'll take a look at your teacher evaluations. And we'll combine those to form your grade. Again, more information on this is in the contract that should be right in front of you. So now that you've watched me blabber on for a couple minutes, you've got the contract in front of you. Make sure to go over it with your parents, have them sign it, and turn it in tomorrow. Again, let us welcome you to our leadership class. We are super excited that you're here. You are going to do amazing things this year. Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And you're doing that by being in our class. You're going to make our school a better place to be. So get ready to rock, go big, and don't forget to be awesome. Were you paying attention? Answer the next couple of questions to find out. What are some of the activities that leadership coordinates at our school? Why is one of your responsibilities to be a role model all day long? What 3 factors do we use when determining your grade?